Hello and welcome to the World Storytelling Cafe. My name is Lucy Anderson Wood. I'm a psychotherapist and a clinical hypnotherapist. As always, these visualizations are only suitable for people who are over 18. If you have a serious physical or mental illness, then it's a good idea for you to contact your health provider or your specialist to find out whether they feel that these visualizations might be appropriate for you. And it's very important that you do not listen to this visualization if you're operating any kind of machinery, including a car. So I'd like to invite you to get ready for your visualization journey. You may want to get a blanket, a pillow to make yourself more comfortable, and you might want to have a glass of water close to you. Make sure that you visited the bathroom so you don't need to interrupt your visualization. And if you'd like to, bring a pen and paper or your journal so that after the visualization you might want to jot down any insights or questions that are prompted by the visualization experience. So now I'd like to invite you to settle down and settle into the position where you feel most comfortable, be that sitting or lying down, and start to focus on your breath. Notice your breath going into your body through your nose and your breath flowing out of your body through your nose or your mouth. And as you're breathing, choose an out breath that feels right for you to allow your eyes to close gently, and let yourself know that right now there is nothing that you need to do. You have nowhere to go, no appointments to attend. Any worries that you have going through your mind, just place them in a box right now, knowing that you can come back and pick up the box if you choose to after your visualization. But right now, this is a time to give your mind, your body, your spirit a vacation, a holiday, a rest. So focusing on your breath, allow your breath to relax every part of your body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Notice that the air that's coming into your body, the oxygen is reaching every part of your body and allowing every molecule, every atom, every inch of your body to relax and feel calm and peaceful. Notice if there's any area of your body that's feeling tense or any discomfort. Bring your attention to that part of your body and breathe in relaxation, calm and peacefulness to that area. Just bringing the focus of your breath to that area. Just allow any sensation of pain to decrease and dissolve. Breathing in and breathing out at your own pace. And if you like, you can use what I call the 3-4-5 breath, where you breathe in for the count of 3, hold for the count of 4, and breathe out for the count of 5 seconds. Or use any breath that feels comfortable to you today. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, holding the breath gently, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then releasing gently, elongating the release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll continue with this breath for 5 cycles. With every breath that you take, you find that your mind is calming down, finding a more peaceful place. You find your body is feeling more relaxed as your whole body starts sinking into the sofa or chair or floor, wherever you are. Just allow your body to feel heavy, release its weight into the floor or chair, so that you start to feel really relaxed, at ease, and ready to go on a visualization journey. And switch your attention to your mind and the thoughts that are going through your head. Just notice them objectively, like a scientist observes an experiment. Just notice how those thoughts come into your mind, and then they're replaced by the next thought, and the next thought, and the next. There's a stream of thoughts constantly flowing through your mind, and allow yourself to let go of any of these thoughts and all of these thoughts. And whatever these thoughts are, allow yourself to be free of judgment, no matter what the thoughts. Just allow them to come in and go out. They arrive in your mind easily and effortlessly, and they can leave your mind just as easily and effortlessly. You find the thoughts are slowing down with your breath as you continue breathing in and out, letting your whole body relax more and more deeply. And you find yourself using the power of your imagination and your creative mind's eye, walking barefooted on a sandy beach. And the weather is beautiful. The sun is shining. The temperature is perfect for you. And you hear the waves gently lapping on the shore. Just allow all of your senses to increase the intensity of the picture in your mind's eye, without judging whether you're good at visualizing or not so good at visualizing. Know that everybody is able to visualize in different ways, and however you're visualizing, vaguely or intensely, clearly or fuzzily, in colour or black and white, in images or symbols, however you're visualising in your mind's eye is exactly right for you right now. And as you're using the power of your imagination and your mind's eye, just notice that as you're walking along the beach, that you decide that you're going to allow your feet to move closer to the ocean, to feel the cool wetness under your feet, and notice how your feet slightly sink into the wet sand beneath your feet. And as you're walking along, you see that every now and then, rhythmically, the waves come in and come up to your ankles. You enjoy the refreshing water reaching your ankles. You look out to the sea and see that further out there are only very gentle waves, but the ocean is looking very calm today. You can see way in the distance there's an island and there are boats way in the distance, gently bobbing along. You continue walking, and then you notice a few meters ahead of you, you can see that floating in the water there is a transparent bottle with a brown cork in the top of it. You bend down to pick up the bottle, feel its coldness in your palm, feel its smoothness, and notice embossed in the glass is the name of the glassmaker. I don't know exactly what it says, but you can probably see where it was made. It may be your hometown. It may be somewhere that you visited. You notice that inside the bottle there is no water, but the cork has allowed the contents to remain dry. When you pull out the cork, it takes some effort. You notice the cork has a slightly woody smell as it pops out. And you turn the bottle to its side and slightly upside down so that you can retrieve what's inside. And you notice that there's a piece of paper, some parchment that drops out of the bottle. You hold that parchment, and then you notice a very strange green-coloured mist starting to come out of the bottle. And you feel completely calm, just curious, wondering what could this be? And the green mist starts to form into the shape of a wonderful being. You may recognize this being, or this may be a new experience for you, meeting this wise, beautiful soul. You look in the wise being's eyes and you see pure love and kindness. You reach out your hand to see if you can touch them, and you feel warmth and kindness flowing from their hand into yours. The wise being tells you that they've come here especially to take you to a very important place that you're ready to visit today, a place that's going to help you to discover some important parts of yourself that you've forgotten about. The wise being takes you by the hand and encourages you to walk into the sea with them and to swim over to the island. And you find that you can swim so strongly. The water refreshes your body, and the wise being and you together seem to swim at an amazingly fast speed. You seem to glide through the water effortlessly, enjoying the sensation of the water going past your body, smoothing your skin, making you feel rejuvenated. Soon you can see the island getting closer and closer as you swim through the water towards the island. The wise being holds you by the hand again, and you walk. You realize that your feet are touching the sand of the island. You walk out of the sea onto the island, and ahead of you there is a grassy glade with a very beautiful building. Straight ahead of you, you may recognize this building as your sanctuary, or this may be a new building that you've never seen before. This building is one of the most beautiful buildings that you've ever seen. I don't know what materials it's made of, but it could be crystal, wood, metal, bricks, stones. It could be any material that you choose, but it does look so beautiful. You walk towards it with a wise being, and you come to the door, a beautiful strong door. And the door opens automatically. It's as if it recognizes that you belong here, and it welcomes you. You and the wise being walk inside, and you see the most beautiful sight ahead of you. It's almost as if you've walked into a beautiful palace. Look around and see the walls. See the beautiful light that's coming from the roof, shining down directly ahead of you. And look and see there's several doors around, comfortable chairs, beautiful furnishings, exquisite carpets. Perhaps you want to touch some of the things in this beautiful sanctuary. The wise being looks excited as they take your hand once again, take you over to a door that has a brass handle. They open the door for you and you go in. And in there you see that there are many seats. I don't know exactly how many, but you can see how many chairs there are. Could be 5, 6, 7 or more, could be many. And your wise being explains to you that today they are going to introduce you to some parts of you that you've never met before, or that you may have forgotten about. You're curious and you feel quite excited. And then you see that appearing on the chairs, one by one, are some of your heroes, people who you consider to be the wisest, the cleverest, the most helpful people that you've ever come across in your life. Now, these people could be from your family or your friendship group, or they could be people that you've seen on television or in films, or read about in books, people from history who no longer exist in the real world today. So see who turns up. In your first chair, who is it who's there? People whose advice you would love to hear. People who have qualities that you would love them to share with you. It could be a religious character that you've heard stories about that inspire you. It could be a superhero. Just watch as they're materializing on the chairs ahead of you. In your mind's eye, you can invite whoever you want to come and join you in this room, to come and sit on one of these seats with you and your wise being. You may want to bring somebody who is at the top of your career in your chosen area, or you may want to choose somebody who has huge wisdom in the area of fitness and health. Perhaps you want to choose a religious figure, either from your own religion or another religion, somebody who you feel has spiritual wisdom. Each person is going to share their skill and knowledge with you. Perhaps you can see somebody who has enormous willpower, just the kind of willpower that you would love to have. They have the wisdom, judgment, and knowledge about how to be strong and how to use their will. And look at another chair. Bring somebody in who you would love to have on your team. Perhaps it's somebody who has wisdom about healthy eating and preparing food. Somebody who can give you information about how to look after your body in the very best way possible. Then look at another chair. Perhaps you can invite somebody who represents to you fun and laughter and the ability to really enjoy life. See this person taking their place on the chair. See their smile, their warmth, and their willingness to share. And then look, there's a chair just behind them. Is that somebody who has information and knowledge that you would love to have? Perhaps this is somebody who is very clever, very knowledgeable, full of facts and figures, lots of information, a walking Wikipedia. Just look at this person. They have so much knowledge and they're willing to share it with you. See them sitting there, looking at you kindly, wanting to share their skill and knowledge with you. And then move your gaze to the chair next to them. Look at this person, maybe somebody you've met already, maybe somebody you've seen on television or in a film, but this person is so good at relationships. They're really warm and friendly. They seem to represent all that you view as perfect in relationships. Their knowledge of relationships, their knowledge of how to improve and mend relationships is very valuable to you on your team. See their warm smile as they gaze at you, and you know that they want to share their knowledge with you. And then on the chair just next to them, you can see somebody who holds all the power and courage that you would love to have in your life. Maybe it's a god like Thor, or it could be somebody who you know in real life. Maybe they're carrying a shield or some weapons. They're willing to share their strength and power with you when you need it. The next chair that you see has the most compassionate and forgiving person sitting on it. This person can bring you all of the kindness, forgiveness, compassion whenever you need it. You want this person on your team. Again, allow your imagination, allow your mind's eye to choose a person carefully. Choose the person who most suits you. See the remaining chairs and invite whoever you would like to come and join you in your team. Whichever qualities you feel that you would like to add to your advisory team, just bring those people along. Just invite them. Maybe some powerful characters from the past, kings, queens, gods, goddesses. Could be the Buddha, Dalai Lama, anybody who represents to you qualities that you feel that you would like to have access to at different points in your life. The wise being that's been helping you to find this place asks if you'd like to pose any questions about your life to this team of experts and superheroes and wise beings. So just think, is there any aspect of your life that you'd like to ask questions from your new team? You can ask about anything at all that you would like to have help with. from any part of your life. And you can choose to ask one person, or you can ask your whole team, and they can discuss the answer and come back to you with the wisest, most intelligent, most practical answer that they know is for your highest good. So just take a moment to formulate your question or questions, and then just wait while the team considers your question and comes back with an answer that allows you to move forward positively in your life. And then perhaps you can ask them what it is that you most need to hear from them about yourself right now. Perhaps there is a situation in your life right now that you have some difficulties with. If you'd like to, then ask your team what next step would be helpful for you to take in the next days and weeks, and see how they put their intelligent and caring minds, all of their different qualities, working out a perfect solution for you. Perhaps there's a question you have for one or two of your team members that you want to ask them directly and individually. So right now, you can address whoever you like and find their wisdom. Your wise being tells you now that it's time for your team to transform, and you see that the wise being is making a circular motion with their hand, and as they do so, all of the team start to move around and float, transforming into a beautiful green mist just like the vapours that appeared when you first opened the bottle on the beach. This green mist combines all of your team members together into a beautiful swirling pattern above your heads. And the swirling pattern moves around gently and beautifully right in front of your eyes. And you see the green mist gently working its way towards the bottle that's in your wise being's hands. And then when all of the mist, all of your team members are in the bottle, the wise being puts on the cork to keep them safe, ready for the next time that you may need them. And now your wise being takes you by the hand, leads you out of the room, and wanders back with you out of the door of your beautiful, calming sanctuary, down to the beach. And on that beach is a beautiful tree with wide spreading branches. And your wise being takes the bottle and wraps a piece of string around the neck of the bottle and attaches the string carefully to one of the branches, so that this bottle will be there whenever you choose to come back to your island and visit the sanctuary. Now the wise being tells you that it's time to go back, so you swim through the water. You notice that this time the water seems to be sparkling. The wise being tells you that the water is filled with energy, all the qualities that you would love to absorb into your body right now. All of those emotions, those values, those qualities are available to you in the water. And as you swim and float in the water, just feel exactly what you need being absorbed into your body. That may be rejuvenation, it may be energy, it could be increased confidence and courage, could be forgiveness for yourself, or the ability to forgive others who have wronged you in the past. Whatever it is, just feel as you're swimming through the water, feel those qualities entering your whole body. Your whole body is filled with exactly what you need to absorb. As you swim further, closer to the beach, the way you started your journey, you notice the colour of the water is changing. It's becoming a beautiful dark green colour, mixed with dark blue and turquoise. And as you swim through this section of the ocean, you feel your whole body starting to fill up with self-love, kindness for yourself. Just feel the beautiful kindness and love caressing your body and entering your body through your pores so that your whole body feels filled with love for yourself, and you understand, or you remember, that you are perfection, that you have everything that you need inside of you. You remember that even though you may have faults and imperfections on the surface, that deep down in the very heart of you, in your very core, you are perfect. And you could say that you are perfectly imperfect, imperfectly perfect, right at the very core of you. You are filled with pure love and peace. You swim feeling this peace and love, filling, intensifying, and you feel that you have come home. You recognize the feeling of love and peace is your very nature. That not only are you feeling peace and love, but you are peace. You are love itself. You breathe in the feeling of peace, the feeling of love, into the very depths of your body, your physical body, your mind, and your spirit. Your wise being holds your hand and guides you to the shore. They look in your eyes and you can see they are full of love, peace, as well as wisdom. In holding their hand, you feel that they share with you all of that wisdom, all of that love, and all of that peace that they hold inside. I tell you, you're welcome to come back any time. And now they hand you the piece of paper that fell out of the bottle. And tell you to read it on your way back along the beach. You embrace and they wander back into the sea. You walk back along the beach and look at the message written on the parchment that was in the bottle. Now, I don't know exactly what the message from the bottle says, but I do know that it's a message that you need to hear, that's for your highest good. It's read it and see what it says, and take the message in to your heart and make a decision to act on it, to believe it, because this message has come from a very real place, a very important place. And now you're ready to come back to the place where you started. You feel yourself in the place where you're sitting or lying. Feel your body touching the floor or the chair. You notice your breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose or your mouth. And you start to notice that your toes and your fingers can move a little. And you start to notice that when you would like to, you can move your legs or your arms a little. And then remembering that you can bring everything back from your journey that was for your highest good. And remembering you can leave anything that was not for your highest good behind. You start to allow your eyes to open, and then on a breath that feels right, you're able to fully open your eyes and be alert and awake and ready to continue with your activity for the day or the evening. And if you need to drive or go to work, you're going to find that you'll be able to be fully alert and fully capable of doing exactly what you need to do safely. And now, if you'd like to, you could spend a few moments writing down any insights in your journal or piece of paper. And if you prefer, you could just spend some more time relaxing, enjoying the peacefulness that you've been feeling. I'd like to thank you for coming on this journey with me. And if you've enjoyed your journey, then do feel free to come back next Sunday, 8 o'clock, in the World Storytelling Cafe. And if you'd like to hear other visualization journeys, then go to the healing section of the World Storytelling Cafe.com.